You've probably heard the stories. Make $10,000 a month with YouTube automation. No camera, no talking, no editing, just money. Sounds amazing, right? But let me tell you something straight up. Most of that? Cap. See, YouTube automation isn't this magical cash cow where you click a few buttons and boom, you're rich by Friday. Nah, that's just hype to get your attention. But here's the plot twist. It can work, and when it does, it's wildly powerful. Just not the way you think. Let's be real. Most people who jump in expect to set up a faceless channel, throw up a few AI-generated videos, and kick back while the money rolls in. But the truth? They burn out. Fast. Because they were never told what actually goes into it. So in this video, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm breaking it down, step by step, how YouTube automation works for real in 2025. No hype, no fluff. Just the honest, slightly uncomfortable truth you need to hear. By the end, you'll understand how to make content that makes money without editing every frame yourself or losing your mind trying to do everything. But you'll also see the traps that 95% of beginners fall into. Stick around. This could save you months of wasted effort and maybe even your bank account. Ready? Let's crack this open. All right. First, let's clear the air. YouTube automation isn't about robots taking over your channel while you sip coconut water on a beach. I wish. What it really means is this. You're not doing everything yourself. You're building a system, a little content machine, where you control the vision and others help you make it happen. Think of it like running a tiny media company from your laptop. Here's how it breaks down. 5 real steps. No shortcuts, no wizardry. Step 1. Pick a niche that doesn't suck. Seriously, don't go for make money online unless you've got a killer angle. You want a topic that people already search for, but that isn't flooded with channels doing the exact same thing. Tools like Google Trends or TubeBuddy. Use them. They're not sexy, but they'll save you from making videos for an audience that doesn't exist. Step 2. Make a game plan. Don't just wing it. You need evergreen content. Top 5 gadgets that change the world? That works. Why space smells like steak? Also works. Point is, make stuff that keeps getting views long after you hit publish. Step 3. Outsource smart. Script writers, voiceover artists, editors, they're all out there. Scale slowly. Step 4. Be consistent. YouTube loves routine. Upload regularly. Weekly is golden. If you ghost the algorithm, it ghosts you back. Cold. Step 5. Monetize beyond ads. Yes, AdSense is cool, but affiliate links, digital products, that's where the real money hides. Passive income isn't a dream. It's a system. And now you know the blueprint. That's how automation actually works. Not a robot channel, not instant money, just strategy and a little bit of hustle. Now, let's talk tools, because if you're still doing everything manually in 2025, bro, we need to talk. You don't need to be a pro designer or an editing wizard. You just need to use the right tools. And lucky for you, there are some absolute lifesavers out there. First up, Canva. You want scroll-stopping thumbnails without hiring a $300 designer? Canva's your best friend. Drag, drop, glow, done. No Photoshop degree needed. Then there's Pictory. It takes your script and turns it into a full video. Like actual visuals, stock footage, captions, the whole package. It's not perfect, but if you're in a rush or on a budget, game changer. Need to record a voiceover that doesn't sound like it was done in a bathroom stall? Audacity. Free, powerful, crisp. Even your $20 mic can sound decent if you clean it up right. For the nerds, respect, we've got TubeBuddy and vidIQ. These help with titles, tags, descriptions, all the SEO magic. Because let's be honest, it doesn't matter how amazing your video is if no one ever sees it. These tools don't just save time, they make the whole thing feel less overwhelming. You're not here to stress 8 hours a day. You're here to build something that works without burning out. And guess what? You don't need to learn them all today. Start with one. Tinker, improve, build your setup as you go. No rush. You're not building Rome. You're building your channel. All right, time for some real talk. You've got the tools, you've got the plan. But if you mess up here, none of that matters. Let's hit the 3 biggest mistakes that quietly destroy most YouTube automation dreams. And trust me, they're sneaky. Mistake number 1, skipping research. You get excited, you pick a niche, you make 10 videos in a row, and no one watches. Why? Because you never stop to ask, do people actually care about this? Skipping research is like trying to open a pizza shop in a town that's allergic to cheese. Doesn't matter how good your product is if no one wants it. Mistake 2, garbage content. Look, automation doesn't mean lazy. If your script is bland, your voiceover sounds robotic, and your editing looks like it was done on a microwave, viewers will bounce in 2 seconds flat. You still need to deliver value. Even if you're outsourcing, quality matters. Mistake 3, inconsistency. This one's brutal. You post 3 videos, nothing happens, you vanish. Then wonder why YouTube isn't working. But here's the thing, YouTube rewards grind. You show up weekly, the algorithm notices. You disappear, so does your traffic. These are the traps. Most beginners hit all 3, but now you won't because you know better. You're building smart, strategic. You're not rushing. You're playing the long game. That's the difference between a channel that flops and a channel that prints. Okay, now for the good part. Let's talk wins, real ones. You ever heard of The Richest or Brightside? Yeah, those faceless channels pulling millions of views like it's just another Tuesday. Here's the truth they don't put in there, how I got rich thumbnails. It didn't happen overnight. No viral video, no lucky break, just consistency. They picked a niche, stuck with a format, and kept showing up, week after week, year after year. No drama, no flexing, just straight up systems. And that's where the magic happens. Not in going viral, not in tricking the algorithm, but in becoming reliable. A channel people know will always deliver something good. That could be you. But here's the mindset shift. You're not trying to get rich tomorrow. You're building a digital machine that runs while you sleep. Something that starts slow, but scales hard once the wheels start turning. And you don't have to start big. Pick a niche today. Jot down 10 video ideas right now. Hire 1 person this week. Scriptwriter, editor, voice. Anyone who lightens your load. Just start. Small, scrappy, smart. And hey, if you're still here, maybe this wasn't just a random scroll. Maybe this was your sign. Subscribe if you're down to build something real. And don't forget to like, unless you hate success. So here we are. You made it through the fluff, the myths, the traps, and now you've got the real playbook. But let me leave you with this. YouTube automation? It's not just a business model. It's a test of patience, focus, and whether you're cool running a digital empire in your pajamas. You don't need to be famous. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent, consistently smart, consistently improving, consistently showing up. Because while everyone else is out here chasing views, you're building a machine that works while you sleep. And that's the flex no one talks about. Now, real quick, pick your niche today. Write down 10 video ideas. Even Brightside probably had a few meh uploads. But here's the funny thing. One day, you'll look back and laugh at those early videos. The awkward voiceovers, the janky thumbnails, the one view from your mom. And you'll realize that was the beginning. The beautifully awkward beginning of something real. So go, build it. And if this helped even a little, hit that thumbs up. And maybe subscribe so we can keep leveling up together. Because trust me, your future self, they're already proud of you.